Hey guys, Turtles and stuff here. So today I thought I'd do a video of this 1926 or thereabouts Hoover Model 700 vacuum and kind of address the and stuff part of my channel. Because my channel is obviously called Turtlets and Stuff. So there's more to it than just toilets, which I haven't posted anything about yet. So here it is. So basically I have other interests other than toilets, obviously. So if I literally I have so many different interests that if I explained them all, I could be here for like 3 or 4 hours. But anyway, I found this vacuum cleaner, which obviously is very old, on Craigslist, and about 2 years ago, and I paid $15 for it. When I got it, the cord was rotted. The bag had a ton of holes in it, and the belt was completely stretched. It did not work at all. The motor was good, but the wiring was completely shot. Anyway, I, to an extent, restored it. The first thing I did was put a nut down there because the nut was missing originally. I'm probably going to replace it with something nicer. Second thing I did was replace the cord because the original cord was completely crusty. I did keep the original plug though, just to add the vintage kind of antique look to it. And then added this bag carrier, which is not original. The original one would have been kind of a scissor one. I think that's what it's called. And this thing actually does work, and it works very well. It's better than any new vacuum you can get today, which says a lot about the build quality of these old machines. I mean, if you have a vacuum and it's still running strong after 100 years, I mean, that's pretty good. Like, honestly, I'd rather buy something old and have it be 100 years old and still working fine than buy something new and have it die in 15 years. Because I have no doubt, because of the build quality of this, that this thing will last another 100 years. Even in its current condition, which isn't really that bad, because I've redone most of the stuff on it. So it should last for another 100 years, no problem, because there's not really that much wear on it. Anyway, I'll show you some of the features. And a fun fact about this machine, this is the first, I believe, the first commercially available vacuum cleaner with the brush rolls. This actually kind of paved the path to the modern vacuum, like with the brush rolls and this one actually has beater bars, which are little metal tubes that kind of stick out, that beat the carpet, that beat the dirt out of it. So it's superior in a lot of ways. It does need new bristles, but I can't find them. So anyway, it's pretty bare bones vacuum cleaner. There's no hose attachment. Well, there is. I'll actually just bring that out. I'm gonna pause the video for a second. So here are the tools for this vacuum. There's, unfortunately, the dusting brush is missing, which is that dust with the thing with the bristles on the end of it. That's what it's called. It's called dusting brush. But it has the original hose, which is not original to this, but it would have came with this, and the owner's manual. Originally this was chrome and shiny, but obviously since this is all hand painted, by the way, 25 cents. That's literally like probably $5-6. And then it came with these tubes, these extension wands, and these all clip together. These are very, very high quality. They're all metal. Came with this crevice tool and all the care and maintenance. And even it came with a cheesecloth that was used to test it to see how well it was cleaning. Now, these old vacuums do not have hardly any suction, which, to be honest, when cleaning dirt, suction doesn't really matter that much. It's airflow. Basically, suction is how much negative pressure you get when you seal off a system. See how much air you can actually suck out of the system when it's sealed out. How much negative pressure you can create. Airflow is more important because vacuums need airflow, because it's basically how a vacuum works is it sucks air through the carpet, and like a wind, know how wind blows a trash bag? Basically blows the dust into the machine. That's how a vacuum is supposed to work. If a vacuum is suction, has a lot of suction, like the Dyson, it'll get stuck to the carpet and actually stop airflow. So you don't want suction in a vacuum unless you're moving something that's going to completely block the hose. So counterintuitive, you want airflow in a vacuum, not suction. Unless you're vacuuming water, which in that case you'd want suction. Or stuff that's going to completely block the hose. But anyway, it pulls air around the dust, basically. So the more airflow you have, the better. This vacuum has a ton of airflow, but literally no suction at all. But it cleans the rugs better than anything else. So anyway, here's all the tools. This goes on the bottom of the vacuum. Basically, you take the vacuum and you tilt it on its side. Let me just try not to. And then there's a little switch right here, and this bottom cover pops off. And you take the belt off, and you take this and put it in the crevice. After you take the belt off, put this in the crevice, put this in the switch, and then you switch it shut. And that's how you change your parts. A little bit more involved, but I say it's worth it considering this thing cleans better than anything on the market today, besides a Kirby or something that is very similar. Which there are vacuums that are very similar. They're called oh my god, what they're called? Like sanitaires. Yeah, that's what they are, sanitaires, and they are extremely similar. So they clean just as good as this vacuum does, but they are expensive, like $400 or $500 for cheap, and that's for just their bare minimum. So I'll show you the thing, the catalog. Instructions for the care and use of the Hoover electric suction sweeper, model 700. Wow, that's quite a mouthful. I'm kind of afraid to touch this. I'm afraid it's gonna get damaged. The previous owner, it looks like they folded it. I haven't really touched this at all. This seed, that's supposed to be triangular, it's not. Oh, look at how old this is. I'm pretty sure there's lead in this, but it's still pretty cool to have this book. Look at all this. It even shows you how to remove the bristles to change them. It's amazing. And then this is the Hoover dusting tools. I think this is supposed to go inside that book, but somehow got separated. To connect, oh, okay. There's a lot of different stuff in here. There's a picture of the plant. I'm pretty sure that's long gone now, but it's still really cool to be able to see a picture of what the plant was. Wow, I didn't know they made stuff in Switzerland. They made stuff in a lot of crap, a lot of places. They had a lot of plants. It's pretty cool. What's this? If I can get this. Oh, what the heck is this? A trap for dirt. Make this test. You will be interested in knowing how thoroughly you are cleaning with the Hoover dusting tools. You would hardly believe that there is as much dirt around you on all sides as there really is. The upholstered chair you recline in, the draperies you brush against as you pass through the doorway, the scarf on the living room table, all of these accumulate a surprising amount of dirt. In this envelope is a piece of ordinary cheesecloth, but it can serve an extraordinary purpose, one that will prove highly interesting. It is enclosed for you to use as a trap for dirt, the dirt that Hoover powerful suction withdraws from its hiding places in your furnishings. When you clean with Hoover dusting tools, it is sometimes hard to believe that you are actually removing any dirt or dust. It is so easy, and you raise no dust. Unlike the heavy sandy grit and litter which the Hoover beats out of your rugs and sweeps up, this fine dust is not easily seen in the Hoover bag, for it is so light in character. Wow, there's some outdated language for you. It's charming in a way. Is this literally... Oh my god, it still has the purchased... I don't know if this is a receipt. It doesn't have any information on it, but does it have a date on it? It doesn't have a date on it. It's crazy though, it's still in here, all the paperwork. And here's the cheesecloth. They say to test your Hoover, make sure it's vacuuming. And then it came with this. I think this is from another vacuum. Another 700. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. So if you haven't, please like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And if you want to see more videos of other stuff besides toilets, let me know, because I can show you a lot more things that I think are interesting, or you might think they're interesting too. So anyway, that is it for this video. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.